What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine Hall. If this is your first time tuning in, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and put me on the map, y'all. Help me get my followers and my subscribers up. Please like this video. If this is your first time on the channel, my name is Jasmine Hall. I am a health coach, a life coach, an entrepreneur, a licensed finance agent, and a businesswoman and a mom. On my channel, if you want to know what kind of content that I have on my channel, I do blogs, I do motivational videos, I do content surrounded by around health, fitness, finances, relationships, all of the above. Like, I'm an all-around hustler. That's what I do. I wear many hats. I definitely do that. But yeah, that's what you can find on my channel. And today, as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about how to make a plan. Because if you fail to plan, then you are pretty much saying that you are planning to fail. Like, anything that you do in life, you have to have a plan. You know, some of us, we wake up every day and we have this void. You know, have you ever felt that? Like, it seems like you look around and everything seems to be going okay. You got a job, you got food, you got transportation, you have your basic needs taken care of. Maybe you are in a relationship, you're content with that, but you look around and it still feels like something is missing. And you're trying to figure out, what is it? What am I doing wrong? Why am I feeling like this? Let me tell you, that is your purpose calling for you to answer. See, a lot of times we have these lives where we're content, but we were created to do so much more. We work these basic 9-to-5 jobs where we're not satisfied. We're in relationships where we're not really satisfied. We're not, living up to the highest potential of ourselves. And we wonder why we're so stressed out, why we have so much anxiety and depression. It's because we're not living and walking in our true purpose. So the only key to that I figured out in life is, setting goals and going after what it is that you say you want to go after. What is it that you say you want for yourself? What changes are you willing to make in your life in order to get them? What is your plan on how you are going to get there? A lot of people even, they live their day-to-day lives. We have to plan everything, y'all. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's your grocery list. I don't care if it's you trying to figure out how to lose weight, your business, your relationships. You always have to be planning, because man is creator and maker of himself. So if you're just waking up every day and just have no goals, or you have no target that you're trying to reach, you're going to be going in this cycle over and over and over again. And it's going to have you living a life that is not a life that you weren't meant to live. You have greatness on the inside of you. You have to remember that you have greatness on the inside of you. You have to make sure that you every day are working towards that potential. You have to wake up every day making sure you hit those goals. When we're planning for retirement, even like right now, we're living in an age where people are becoming entrepreneurs. They're pursuing entrepreneurship because they're unhappy with these jobs. But are you going about it the right way? Are you connected with the right people? Do you have the right tools? Do you have the right connections? And if you don't, what can you do in order to get to those connections? Do you have a plan for your future? Because a lot of us, we're self-employed people. We're not really business owners, because a business owner is a person who does not have to physically be there in order to get paid. A business owner is a person who has a system working for them. So therefore, they don't always have to be there. If you think about Chick-fil-A, if you think about Longhorns, they have a system working for them. If you are a self-employed person, just like myself, like I used to just be a hairdresser, and I figured out that me just being a hairdresser, that was not going to get me rich. That was not going to have me fulfill my fullest potential and purpose. I want to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire. I speak those words out of my mouth every single day. But a lot of people, they say they want success. They say they want riches, but they don't have a plan in order to get there. We're not going to be able to work every day. Our bodies are getting older. We're not getting any younger. So my self-employed people, you have to make sure you have a plan for the future. Do you have a retirement fund? Do you have any Roth IRAs? Do you have mutual funds? Like, are you learning, or do you know about those type of things? See, that's what I do. I teach people how money works. I teach people how to invest in themselves. I teach people how to become financially free. You know, those are the things that we need to talk about. You always on the phone. If the conversation is about other people, if the conversation is about, you know, what a party at, what a niggas at, like that, you need to change your conversation. It's time for us to change our conversation and what we are talking about. We need to find out ways what we need to do to live healthier, better lives. That's what we need to be talking about. I see so many people in broken homes and broken relationships because they don't have a plan. They don't have standards. They don't have morals. They don't know what it is that they want out of life. They don't know who can go with them. They're picking and choosing people for where they are right now. I'm guilty of it. I've been guilty of it before, where I was in different seasons of my life, and I picked people for where I was and not for where I was going. And you have to be careful of that, because you can't outgrow people. You can outgrow people. My Coach Stormy Wellington, she said on today, she said, a lot of people want to keep you small because it makes them feel big. You can't be big and small at the same time. You have to pick a side and stay there. I want to be big. I don't have that small thinking and that small mentality anymore. Everybody can't come into my life. Everybody's not welcome into my life. A lot of people come into your life to steal your energy. They come into your life to steal your joy. They come into your life to steal your light. Be careful of the people that you allow in your life. That's why you have to have standards. That's why you have to have boundaries, because when you know what you want, you know exactly what you don't want. And people will try to tear you down, but when you have those goals, when you know who you are on the inside, you won't recognize, or you won't identify with any old thing. You won't be able to recognize and identify with any old thing. So what are your goals? What are your plans? Every day you need to be writing something down. Write the vision, make it plain. What is it? You can create the life that you want. When I had my business, it was far-fetched. I was like, how am I going to do this? I had my own store. And when I became a health coach, I said, you know what? This is what I want. Mind you, I had no money. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know how I was going to get there. But what I started doing is I started writing that vision. I started writing it down, and I started taking the steps. And then I got around people who were already where I'm going. So your problem is you're hanging around people with low vibrations, with low energy, that don't want anything out of life. They worried about just going to work, paying their bills, paying their light bill. They worried about being in a relationship. They don't want nobody with their baby daddy, so they stay with their baby daddy so that nobody else will have them. Like, we got to change our mindset about there. There is greatness out there. We have greatness and we have potential, but we have to stop. We have to get uncomfortable sometimes. We have to strip away that old thinking. Who are you surrounding yourself with? When I wanted my business, I said, this is what I want. And I started writing it down. And I started getting around people who were already doing it. I started making the steps, those small steps. And when I looked at it on a piece of paper, it seemed like it was far-fetched. But I had that plan right there. I had those goals. And it was easy for me to break that big goal down into little smaller goals. See, that's what you have to do for your life. When you enter into a relationship, you have to know what your standards are, what you want. Because when a person comes into your life and they try to pretend like there's something that they're not, you'll be able to easily recognize when those red flags show up, when it's time for you to walk away. Because sometimes we get into relationships and we get into situations where we get so far entangled up, where when that mask come off of that person, it's like we lost. We don't know who that person is anymore. And it's because we chose to ignore those red flags. But when you have that plan, when you have that goal of what your future is going to look like, don't base it on who you are right now. There is greatness and potential on the inside of you. If you're waking up every day and you're unfulfilled, tap into that greater version of you. Don't settle until you get there. Do not settle until you get there. Have a plan for your life. If you fail to plan, then you are planning to fail. Point blank, period, simple. What is it that you want for yourself? You got the power. You got the authority. You got the victory already. But you got to write the vision and make it plain. So I just wanted to leave that right with y'all right quick. I got my kids They came back in the car. So they looking at me like I'm crazy. But they know this day mama 24/7. Ain't that right, y'all? Yeah.
No.
Yes. So yeah. So.
Nope.
Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and follow your girls. Show your girls some love. Hope y'all have an awesome, amazing